Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your man DJ Rob45 here with another edition of the Smoke Session 612. As always, I got my guy OG Tim Wilson, my brother Waze, and this week we got a special guest, Deshaun. What's good?
What's happening? What's the deal?
Got the Steppers only in the building.
Steppers only in the nasty boys.
Look, man, I gotta jump in real quick, man. Deshaun went
nasty
on
Steppers.
He went on live up in the SWFFG, the fantasy football group, and he shook everybody up. He shook the group up. And we haven't had anybody go on live in a while. The people, because Carlton used to do videos. I used to do videos. Jab did a few. We used to do the videos. Nobody's done a video in a while, so it was a big surprise, and it was refreshing. It was fun. It was funny, and it shook up the group for a minute. I had to give you props on that. That was dope. I had to give you props on that one, D. What made you go live? How high were you?
You know what? I wasn't. You know what it was? I get so tired of Johnny. He comments on 12 different posts. I'm like, man, I'm not about to comment on 1,000 posts, bro. We about to set this straight right now because I wanted everybody to hear how ridiculous he sounded trying to do a $300 buy-in. And just last year, we ran it up for only $25. You don't go $275. You tripping?
But you know what that is? That's when they do those over priced buy-ins as a way of getting out of playing you. That's their way of turning you down with saving face and making it look like you turned us down, pocket shaming people. So I'm not in for the pocket shaming. I don't care. Yep, I'm broke. I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that. I'm not playing no $300 buy-in game. It's not that ain't what I'm doing.
I got real responsibilities.
Talk about I'm broke. All y'all, 90% of them talking that shit can shut up because Jab paid their way in anyway.
Oh.
He paid their entry fee so they can talk big like they got the money because they ain't got to put the money up. Jab putting their money up anyway.
That's how he do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening. So let's call it what it is. So y'all can stop with the pocket shaming because I ain't ashamed of my pocket. So what? So yeah, no, it ain't about me what I got. It's about what I prioritize. And
exactly.
Fantasy football is not my priority when it comes to my money.
Exactly. I got a wedding I'm planning. I ain't got no time to be worried about no fantasy football money.
Yeah.
Right.
I join the leagues I want to join, and I don't the ones that I don't. And I know that the Steppers are putting together a sub crew to take on the Ghetto Boys.
Yep.
I don't know. It's the principle to me. It's the principle. I have no interest. I have no interest in entertaining the ghetto bitches.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Like I told him on the live earlier, y'all don't got no hitters like that. Midwest Monsters is SWG. Ghetto Boys is SWG. Y'all the same crew. So playing one crew is playing the same crew.
It's the same crew. It's a makeshift collective.
Here we call them SWV.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, I wanted to play him. I made a fair deal with Johnny, so I wanted to go ahead and put it together and let's run it up. So
and I made a fair deal too. I made a fair deal too. Apply next year.
Exactly.
Apply next year.
Hey, supposedly we had to wait to take on the bigger boys. So, hey, Ghetto Boys got to wait at the back of the line. Apply next year.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, man, I hate to hijack a Big Ed show. Rob 05 hijack his show, but I popped the gummy, so shit happens.
It suddenly turned into the showdown. I don't know what just happened there.
Hey, man, it's football. Football season is going down. So since we don't have a showdown, we got to infiltrate football into all the other shows. So,
yeah, for sure. But right now we got to talk about these dumbasses of the week.
Oh, wait. Ghetto Boys.
The first dumbass comes from y'all neck of the woods. A Michigan woman was arrested for shoplifting during a Shop with a Cop event.
Man, that's an old story, man.
Well, a lot of these dumbasses is old. I just found out about them.
So it's new to me, so it's new.
Show is new to me.
So it's just from last year.
Right. We did that story.
No, we didn't do this one.
I did.
Oh. Well, we didn't do it for dumbass of the week.
Okay.
So that's dumbass number one. Dumbass number two is a man that can't hold his gas in. The suspect who farted so loudly during he was running from the police. He was in his hiding spot. He farted and revealed his spot to the officers.
Okay. All right.
And the last dumbass from this week is some men who robbed a pub in Baltimore during a sergeant's retirement party. A police sergeant's retirement party.
Damn. I mean, that's dumb. But it ain't funny. I like the guy that I'm voting for number two, the guy that shit in his pants.
All he had to do was hold it in.
Couldn't hold it. He thought it was gonna be an SBD.
Maybe
He didn't know he was gonna rip one off.
Blaze.
You know what? I gotta go with the same one.
All right. Dejan, who you riding with?
I'm going Captain Farty Pants, man.
That settles it. It's 3. Well, I ain't even got to put my vote in now, but there's 3 votes right there for Captain Shit His Pants. You are this week's dumbass.
Dumbass.
With your dumb ass.
Of the week.
Yeah.
Oh man. Did you guys hear Versus has found a new home?
No.
I heard something about Versus today, but I didn't hear the rest of the story, so I didn't know that's what it was. They found a new home. So where's the new home?
Timberland and Swiss Beats have inked a deal with Elon Musk to broadcast Versus on X.
So it's gonna come with a subscription.
Oh, yeah, Elon Musk. Come on. That ruined it for me right there.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I honestly kind of wish they went and decided to go with Netflix. The path Netflix is going with their live events and live specials and everything. That is where the money's at right now.
I agree.
That would have actually been pretty dope.
Yeah. They should have went with Netflix or any one of them streaming services, man. Elon Musk screwed X up. He screwed Twitter. He screwed up Twitter. I'm out.
I'm good.
Now, speaking of Twitter, there's a documentary. I think it's on Hulu. It's about Black Twitter.
Mm.
Wow!
It's a 3-part. It's a 3-part miniseries about Black Twitter. Damn good. Very, very. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. A whole lot better than I expected it to be. Very entertaining. Very informative. Check out that docuseries on. It's on Hulu about Black Twitter. So check it out. It's worth it. Check it out. You'll like it. And it will further make you hate what Elon Musk has done to Twitter.
Okay. All right.
So I'm disappointed in them for going with Elon Musk and Twitter on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was flipping through YouTube the other day, right? And I came across the Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened to be Common. And Pete Rock was on there. By the way, Common and Pete Rock are coming out with a new album soon together.
I I guess another possible comeback album.
Yep. But I never knew that Common and Ice Cube was beefing.
Never knew that.
No.
Oh yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Common smoked him.
Yeah, with the bitch in you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that was about Cube. I didn't know it until I watched that.
How the hell did you not know that?
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the
Oh, okay. I ain't got. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm surprised. I am surprised that you didn't know that was
Yeah.
about you.
Okay. Remy Ma, her son, has been arrested for first-degree murder.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Didn't she go up for murder before?
I don't know what she went for.
That's why she disappeared. She's another comeback artist right there.
Mhm.
But yeah, she disappeared for a while because she was in prison. I know she went to prison. I don't know if it was for murder or attempted murder. She shot somebody in the stomach or some shit like that.
Okay.
She shot somebody. I think I want to believe she killed somebody, but it could be attempted murder. But I know she was in prison. That's why she disappeared for a while.
Okay. But yeah, that just blew my mind. You know, kids of privilege. Kendrick Lamar on Juneteenth.
That's a good name for a rap group. Kids of Privilege.
Shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
Kendrick Lamar did a pop-out concert.
Yeah, and he was dressed like Drake.
Show was. He was. He used to call me on your cell phone. Hey, that was genius.
Yeah.
It was genius. He just had a Timberland boots on, but it was genius. Yeah.
But he played the song "Not Like Us" 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's his only hit.
Oh my God.
My God. I will
Here
not
we go.
say that. I will not say that.
Here we go.
That's all he got.
Women pools.
And you know what?
Humble.
And I want to say afterwards, Drake said, "You can thank me now." But anyway, go ahead, man.
But what was y'all thoughts on the concert?
I thought it was live as hell, but you know, I mean, it's a great song, man. It's you know, Drake saw him afterwards. I don't know if y'all heard about that. After the show, Drake came up to him and said, "How does it feel to be me?"
Wow.
Yeah, right. Drake ain't never rock no house off no beef like
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yeah. Actually, he did when he did back to back. Back to back was banging. Let it go. Back to back was banging.
I didn't see that come across YouTube or nothing like that. Rocking like that. Back to back.
Yeah, back to back was
a
banging.
banger.
Yeah,
it was
banging
a
6
banger,
times in a row, banging.
No,
Nobody plays the same song 6 times in a row. Unless
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm just saying because it rocked the house
saying.
6 times in a row.
Yeah, because nobody does that unless it's their only song. But okay, so go ahead, Big Ed. What you say?
I was going to ask, how many times hearing that one song would it took for you to leave? Because I know if I hear the same song back to back on the radio, I'm switching the station. I'm not going to sit in a concert and listen to the same song back to back.
I will rebut with a question of my own. Sorry. Why is that the focus? This is a Juneteenth event that brought unity to a community that hasn't had that kind of unity in a while.
You know what? I'm with you on that because for me, I wouldn't have left because we're talking, as I was mentioning in a previous conversation, is context. So, it's not the same as playing the same song on the radio over and over again because each time in concert, the crowd on that stage was growing. So therefore, the event that you were at and as you were watching it, even though the song was the same, it was being presented differently
Okay.
and over again. So yeah, no, I would have stayed and enjoyed it. I'd have enjoyed it. It was I didn't watch it sit over it. I couldn't sit here and watch it, but if I was there, I would be all in. I would be all in for it.
Right.
Ain't no doubt about it.
It's all about an experience at that point.
Yeah, because that energy was going. I'm sure that energy was growing with it. It was every time the energy in the room was growing, and that's why it kept going.
He had people crip walking on the stage while there's bloods up there.
Hold the fuck up, because he damn near had Bloods crip walking. Like,
You muted, Dejan.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, like Big Ed, Rod 45 was saying, that everybody that walked on the stage. I mean, he had all the young cats from LA. He had NBA players, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan. I mean, he set it all. LeBron was in the crowd. Yeah, he set it all. It was nice.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. And so yeah, no, I don't like that, but yeah, I mean by far it's his first hit that hit like that, where it crosses outside of hip hop.
yeah,
And that's what I mean when
When
I say that's his first his
I agree.
major hit. That's his one major one that it crosses over the lines of hip hop, outside of hip hop, and that's why Drake had to come up to him afterwards and do the Eddie Kane. How does it feel to be me? I would have been in. I would have been all in though. To answer your question.
it was dope seeing the videos of Snoop verbally passing the torch over to Kendrick, and Game was up there doing the same thing. The entire West Coast was up there saying, "Hey, you got the torch of the West Coast. You are us," and that was kind of dope to see as well.
The West Coast ain't really got nothing else popping right now. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast ain't got nothing popping. Ain't really got. It ain't like my days when you had NWA, and then even when they broke up, Cube came out, and then you had all kind of cats. Everything. West Coast was dominating.
DJ Quick, Too Short, E40,
yeah,
the Loonies, Spice One,
MC8. And now it's like the West Coast is kind of have kind of fallen off, and here comes the biggest hit of the year. You know what I'm saying? Here comes the biggest hit of the year coming out the West, and thanks to Drake for fighting back and starting what's now become an epic battle that at first seemed like it was not really going anywhere. It was okay, and then it just took off into one of the biggest because there was so much content that it's become one of the biggest battles of all time. And it may not be over. We don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the East Coast and West Coast not heavy hitters like that no more. Down South got everybody. Atlanta is really popping.
And then Chicago with the drill music.
You know what?
Atlanta and Houston.
You know what, though, D? You know what, though, D? I got ridiculed so hard for saying that in a hip hop group that I'm in, that and I said exactly that. I said exactly what you just said. Oh, I got ridiculed so hard, but you so on point. Because they really not coming out with nothing. They're not.
No.
Nobody out there like that.
No.
But right now this song has made Kendrick the undisputed king of the West right now.
Is it? Yeah. Do you guys think that's because the East and the West are kind of locked into their ways? It's like they're like the old people that are set in their ways. So they want to do their songs a certain way. They want to have their beats a certain way.
I think they lost their path. And I think that's why this is the hit, because this is reminding everyone what the West Coast sounded like.
I think that nigga just took a shot at me.
Oh no! No, that wasn't a shot at you, OG. I'm just like you. I'm stuck in the 90s.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
I'm the same way though. I'm stuck in the 90s. So you see what I'm saying though?
Well, but you know what? I think that it's just a different following. It's a new generation. it's a different, different listeners out there. It's a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? Young folks, they like to listen to what's popping. Not saying that back in the day it wasn't popping, but it's different views,
Happening
it's
now.
different approaches.
What's happening now? They like mumble rap,
Exactly.
Exactly.
so.
Which is why Atlanta is
But
popping.
I will say this.
You can't understand them niggas for your life.
I will say this though. This too shall pass because the origin will always find its way back to the underground. Will always find its way back to eventually. There was a time when the West Coast took over, we were just talking about. The East Coast disappeared, and it was all about the West Coast was dominating, and then all of a sudden came the Wu-Tang and
Nas.
a whole lot more and Mobb Deep and a whole lot more East Coast rappers resurfaced came right back up to the surface, and all of a sudden the East Coast was back, and they're gonna always make their way back because they are where it all started. You know what I'm saying? If they are the true essence of hip hop, it's right there, and everybody else got it and put their spin on it. The West Coast got it and they made it gangster and they put their spin on it, and that took over. Now the South got it and they got their spin on it, and it's taken over. And eventually somebody gonna come out the East and they'll be back. But for now, I'm 100% in agreement with you, D. It's really not.
Yeah.
No, it might be the West Coast might make a bounce back on the back of Kendrick Lamar right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might.
I
But
can see
it's
them
just
even
like,
having a minor comeback. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you say, like Rob 45 said, it, the young listeners are the ones that stuck in their ways right now. It's the younger generation. They like a certain genre of music. They like a certain sound. And if you ain't got that sound, you're not gonna get played. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people don't really respect, like, for example, like East Coast with J. Cole. J. Cole he's that guy for real. He's holding the East Coast down, but
He ain't selling records.
he ain't got that bang like they want to hear right
He
now.
ain't selling records like that. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And I think that's why this Not Like Us is so effective, and why I think it is kind of reminding people of the origins and what West Coast rap was, and why I think it could potentially lead to the future of West Coast hip hop kind of coming back in a resurgence, refining their identity of how West Coast rap was, with like how Not Like Us played it. It has that grimy sound, that vibe to it, but at the same time it's gonna make you dance because that's the West Coast vibe. We're gonna talk about how we're gonna blow your head off, but we're gonna make you dance while we doing it.
But at the same time, there is a certain the way the community rallied around Kendrick Lamar at that concert, and the way they're rallying now in response to the concert, even those that weren't there, they are really rallying around him right now. There's bound to be somebody else come out of that. There's bound to be somebody to latch on to Kendrick, and he needs to get behind somebody else and put them, put some.
I'm hoping for Schoolboy Q myself.
I'm hoping for somebody new.
I'm hoping for somebody new as well.
I'm hoping for somebody new. I'm hoping that he discovers somebody new that he can put on right now while he's on top of the world, and let the West Coast take it for a minute. Let him take the torch for a little bit, because that's what needs to happen. He's got it right now, and Drake fucked up, in my opinion, by attaching himself to Sexy Red. I mean,
Oh my God,
that was disastrous to me. To me, if nothing else, that was the worst move he made in this entire battle.
yeah.
Yes.
Entire battle, latching on to the worst freaking female rapper in the game on a terrible song. It was just like, why did you even bother doing that?
Remember, jokingly, that's Sexy Red's baby daddy.
Yeah, but that was terrible. That was a terrible decision.
Yeah.
And what didn't seem like a terrible decision at the time that backfired on him is doing the AI Tupac shit.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
backfired so
That
hard.
backfired. That backfired on him.
because that was the spark that lit that fuse.
Oh, that turned the whole West Coast against him.
Oh man,
the whole West Coast turned against him at that point. That was a bad decision. That turned out to be a very bad decision. So he made some bad decisions in this battle. He had some bars. He dropped some bars. It was a good battle. If you bar for bar, it was a good battle. But he made some bad decisions, and Kendrick made good decisions. You know, Kendrick he outthought him.
Yeah.
He outthought him. He pounded him 2 songs at a time, and then the last song, he got DJ Mustard on there and made the biggest career.
Yeah, Drake learned
it's over. At that point, it's over.
Right.
Drake learned a very valuable lesson. You're never going to outthink a mentally unstable individual.
Drake ain't learned shit. Drake ain't learned shit. I don't think Drake learned a damn thing.
Anita Max win.
I don't think Drake learned a damn thing. Drake needs to do is what LL did. Well, like I said back in the day when he was the Drake of the industry, where everybody turned on him. Sit back and let that shit go. Let that shit ride. Let it play. Run its course, and then make your comeback.
Man,
Yep.
You still got skills. You can still make good music. Right now, niggas ain't trying to hear you. So shut the fuck up
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
and just
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
let the shit run its course.
Right.
Let it run its course, and then come back when the shit is dead, and then you can make your way back into the game, and we'll have you on the greatest comebacks Mount Rushmore in future shows.
hopefully.
And that's all he can do right now. And I've been hearing a lot of people thinking that he gonna come back and take another shot at Kendrick and start this back up. That would not be a good decision.
Don't.
Right now,
It would not be a good idea.
he need to figure something out because whatever that bullshit was that he dropped after that Sexy Red, I don't know. He might be done for if that's the direction he's going.
That was a ditch effort to go at Metro Boomin, but he did that on a very bad song, and that was a terrible idea. And
Oh my gosh.
the best thing for him to do is just chill out, let it go. You lost it, move on, let the shit play out, and then go. Then you can make your way back into the industry.
Right.
Make your way back
Right now,
into the scene sometime down the road.
right now is a good time to go hit the studio, get a couple albums written out, taken care of, and get it set up for your future.
See,
Or you can try to pick on Rick Ross because
Rick Ross is begging for a fight.
No, he just need to take a time off. He needs to needs to let things cool down.
Rick Ross is begging for attention right now. You see, he came after 50 Cent. Rick Ross
I don't know.
begging-
The game went after him.
He came after 50 Cent because he wants somebody to come back and get. Drake didn't respond to him, so now he's trying to pick a fight with somebody else. 50 will respond. Damn it, I'm gonna talk about somebody. Somebody battle me. I want some attention. Oh, I'm here.
Speaking of Rick Ross.
Okay.
Speaking of Rick Ross, he got a new track out. Dropped the other day with Fat Joe and LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Called Saturday Night Special. I listened to it a little bit earlier. It's actually pretty dope.
It's pretty dope. I heard it.
I'll have to take a look. I haven't heard it yet.
They played on Rock the Bells radio.
It's on the Smoke Session 612 group site. You can check that one out. You can check out Murdergram, LL Cool J with Eminem.
Oh man, that's the one I haven't checked out. I'm being patient. I'm gonna check it out in a little bit.
Yeah, you need to hear that. Cool J.
And
Cool J bodies his ass on there.
Oh man, and that's something no one can really say they can do.
And hopefully in the next 24 hours, I'm waiting on DistroKid to finish uploading it. But hopefully within the next 24 hours, you can listen to the first LP by Lit Lance, aka Law Chambers, Know the Law.
Okay.
So I sent the pre-save link in the group chat.
Little self-promotion there. All right.
I like it, and you did it right. You saved it for last on that list. I'm digging it.
Right.
Also, Rakim is coming out with a new album, so he's got a new song out there, and that's dope.
Yeah.
Rakim is flowing.
Did you put the link up?
No.
Oh, you got to put the link in the group chat so we can.
Man, y'all never never respond. Don't.
But I listen. I look at them.
No, that ain't showing appreciation.
I don't respond to a lot of posts on a lot of shit because
Okay.
I keep my thoughts on Facebook to myself until I put them on the show. When I put them on the show, then you know my thoughts about them. Gotta save something for the viewers. If they already know what I think before the show, they ain't gonna pay attention to the show.
Then I save it for my show from now on. How would I participate in your group when you don't pay on?
I'm just messing with you, LG. Shit, I've been busy as hell lately. Man, the school got me doing homework 6 days a goddamn week.
I take it you forgot what school felt like?
Man, I ain't been to school in 25 years.
How's that going though? I bet you it's a learning experience.
Oh yeah, it's a learning experience. It's going.
I hope so. We at school. It better be a learning experience.
Good point. Fair point.
This month
I like that.
This month I had digital literacy. Next month I got behavioral science, and then starting in the third month is where we get into the nitty gritty and things. And I actually get Ableton live, so I'll be able to work with Ableton. For all the producers out there to watch the show.
Okay.
Yeah, Ableton's dope. Complex.
Yeah. I heard it's a lot harder than Fruity Loops. Right now I use Fruity Loops, so. But that brings us to the last segment of the week. We got This Week in Hip Hop History.
This Week in Hip Hop History.
Up first, we got Missy Elliott released her second studio album, The Real World, June 22nd, 1999.
Okay. I don't know. What was on the second one? Oh, Get Your Freak On.
Yep.
Get Your Freak On. Yep.
June 22nd, 1962, Schoolie D was born.
Schoolie D. That Schoolie D made a song called PSK. What does that mean? PSK, what does that mean? Is a very interesting song when it comes to the history of hip hop.
Okay.
So
wait, I'm waiting for something. Looking for something. I'm sitting here waiting for it.
I'm looking for it too. I am looking for it.
There go that Google. There go that Google now.
No, it ain't Google.
No, he's looking for a drop. He's looking for a certain drop.
He's looking for the perfect.
I'm looking for this.
Y'all know what that means.
Just can't stay.
Woo! Old school moment of the day.
Can't stay.
So PSK is the heart of West Coast hip hop. First of all, the beat is the beat that K sampled for "Touch Me, Tease Me."
Okay.
That boom, boom, right, and then Ice-T followed that exact same cadence that he used in that song for his first big hit, which was 6 a.m, cops at my door. Boom, 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 at the film room floor. It's that exact same. He used the exact same cadence from PSK, and then so did Eazy-E and Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Boys in the Hood uses the same cadence as PSK did, and the West Coast sound was on a run from there. So PSK, Schoolie D, is hip hop history. And that is your old school moment of the day.
Just can't stay. I can't
All right, you can have your show back.
All right. June 21st, 1970, Pete Rock was born.
Pete Rock, one of the top producers, one of the most underrated producers in the game.
Yes.
Yeah. Got a new album coming out with Common, by the way. Check it out.
Oh, man. I heard that before.
June 21st, 1994, Bone Thugs and Harmony released their debut EP, Creeping on a Come Up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. But that was it's the Thuggish Rugged
Bone. Yep.
Yeah.
That and First of the Month.
Yep.
Oh.
Man, the welfare anthem.
Yeah, the First of the Month and For the Love of Money was on that album too.
I'm telling you.
That's a class. That's a badass album.
Man, if you grew up on welfare, that is in your top 5 of albums of all time.
That's a great album. It really is. It's I wouldn't fight anybody if they called it a classic. It's definitely borderline.
Yeah. June 20th, 2017, one of the saddest moments in hip hop. Prodigy of Mobb Deep passed away.
Ooh, that was tough day.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Rest in peace, man.
Love some Mobb Deep. Even though Tupac annihilated it.
Man.
He didn't even make a whole song. He just put them in a verse and that was done.
Right.
And it wasn't even like he wasn't even not even while he was rapping. He was just ad-libbing at the end and shut them down.
Right.
Remember they came back when they tried to come back at Tupac? See, that's how bad it was. It was a song called L.A.
Okay, yeah. When after Pac and them made New York.
Yeah. Well, no, it was after Pac called them out. They made a song called L.A. and tried to diss Pac, and it was trash.
June 20th, 1995. Grand Puba released his second solo album, 2000.
Very underwhelming album, very disappointing album.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Puba, when he was with the Brand Nubian, was absolutely phenomenal. And it made sense for him to go solo at the time because you thought he made the group. As a solo artist, he did okay on the first album and really, really, really fell off on the second. But man, Grand Puba had a shot, man. He had some dope shit on. He had some dope cuts back there.
Yeah.
I like Puba, but I'm honest about him too.
June 19th, 1990, Eric B. and Rakim released their third album, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em.
That was that was the beginning of their fall off. Not a bad album, but it didn't live up to the first two, not even close. And another small fact on Grand Puba. Grand Puba said one of my favorite lines in hip hop history. You were fly once, now you're losing all your fronts. And it was, it was a song about a crackhead, about a girl it was a song called "Slow Down." It was he was talking to a chick that was hitting the streets a little too hard, and she was smoking crack, and he said, "You were fly once, now you're losing all your fronts."
That's all it takes. One time.
Right?
Yeah.
Front teeth is decaying. That's what he was saying.
She'd forever be looking for that taste.
You were fly once, now you're losing all your fronts.
And last but not least, in this week in hip hop history, Third Base released their second album, Derelicts of Dialect, June 18th, 1991.
Okay.
And that's it for this week in hip hop history. That means that's it for the Smoke Session 612 this week. Thank y'all for joining us. OG, you want to take us out the rest of the way?
I'll take us out right now. I want to make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I want to thank Dejan for joining us. D, it's always a pleasure to have you on. I know me and D go at it a lot, but y'all see in real life when we don't really go at it that hard around other people. But we do. So anyway, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Go to our YouTube channel, the What Up Though Show Network, and subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate you watching, supporting, and we'll catch y'all. It's a lot of content over there for you, and we're going to take you out with the Brand Nubians featuring Grand Poobah.
Talk about a classic.
It looks books and books around concepts and hooks, session to session to get thoughts manifesting, stressing and stressing to hit the world with a blessing. A lot of people often ask, but how you giving back? The way I give back is through the knowledge of my raps, like a gym for all my people caught out on the limb, who be giving in, caught out on the stem, who don't wanna win. I'm feeling you, I know you getting down like that, but what I'm saying, dog, is let me hold a little something black. I hit you back. Come on, that, that's the 10th time I heard that. All you know is give me, I work hard for every penny that I make. Video and tape, LP and CD. If I fall, you feeding me? No dough to spread, always keep a level head. Long as my seeds get fed, it won't go to my head. So
great Grand Poobah. That dude can ride a beat as well as anybody else in the game. We out of here, y'all. Peace out.